What's up? Welcome back to my channel, or for the first time for new, I'm Sylvan, and today I'm going to be reacting to Silverwolf level 999's character trailer, Solo Maxing. I'm quite excited to see what we get here. Both the improv tour trailer and Myriad Celestia about her were very interesting. They gave a lot of good glimpses to her backstory. I imagine, though, that this will probably more so be about her more close to the present and be more just her showing off. But you never know, it might tie into that still. And we'll only know if we get started, so feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video, leave a comment in your thoughts, consider becoming a channel member if you want to support me just that little bit extra, and let's get into this. All right. Show us what you got, Silverwolf. Oh.
Welcome back. Listen,
some gaming, of course.
Captured by the evil demon king.
Uh-huh.
Not reading that.
Oh no, she's a lore skipper. Oh no. Oh boy, oh boy.
If I use the buff, how will people know I'm a pro?
Oh boy. Big brother Blade. Alright, time for her to save us. What is this song?
Don't dive into minigames.
Oh, right.
Side questing a little bit. Ooh. Time to go all out.
Too many puzzles.
Ooh.
That's it?
This is how you do
What?
Yeah.
Fucking Cook Blade is, oh my god. This is
standard mission procedure.
This is so fucking goofy.
Isn't up to you.
What the fuck is going on?
Stop. Side quest.
Side quests? Oh? What's this?
Hey, Demon King, you do what you
What?
want, days are over, huh?
Firefly in the fucking like plastic chair?
What am I supposed to do? A rare opportunity. 1v1.
Hell yeah. Let's do it. Oh, this is gonna be hype. Data error? Oh, suddenly the propagation version. Yo! This is hype as hell. What is this song? This is so fun. You got this, Silverwolf. Ooh, the infinity symbol behind all the cartridges. Okay. Ooh, I love all the video game references. Holy shit. Of course we gotta have a beam clash. A fucking nuke, Jesus.
Eat up.
We're just hanging out and we're passed out. Oh my god. Oh, that was fun. That was so fun. This one shot is so fucking wild. I'm tempted to claim that this is supposed to be from before we like lose our memory and get positioned where we do, basically when we were still with the Stellaron Hunters. Because we don't do much, so there's not any insight to give into what we were like at the time, which is a good way to sort of avoid that. But the fact that we were just sort of hanging out on the couch with them implies that to a degree. Also, Jesus Christ, what do you mean they have a Doge picture behind them? What? I just noticed that. But I love the difference in vibes here. I love that everyone was just sort of chilling, hanging out, playing games. But of all people, the one who actually had some level of reality to what they were doing was Blade, who is in an apron with a frying pan. This entire trailer was just good, goofy vibes. Fun presentation of the characters of the Stellaron Hunters, lots of fun video game references, and just so fucking ridiculous. I like how we open with a video game reference and even a speed running reference, as we have the like speed running counter on the side, evidently with a world record set by Silverwolf. But then we have the framework of this entire scenario being that we have been captured. And admittedly, because they refer to us as the Trailblazer and us being shown in front of the train here. Maybe this is after we've joined the Trailblaze and, like, joined the crew, but given that they're tied to the finality and know the future with the script and everything, that isn't necessarily saying much. Not that it really matters in that sense. Either way, we get this framework that we have been captured by the evil Demon King and need to be saved. And the fact that Kafka is narrating and that this is revealed at the end to all just be them hanging out playing games is very fun, very goofy. Seems like it's just sort of them all hanging out, humoring Silverwolf almost. But then we evidently have the moment where we reveal that Silverwolf does not care and is maybe a story skipper. We then get this wild sequence of outfits for her. I think the most deranged being the one we're currently on of the Cat Maid ensemble. We also very quickly have a reference to Impact Third actually here in this outfit, because I think it's a Homu is what they're called. I honestly forget, but the little like yellow stuffy that she's holding here is like the exact design of those things from Impact Third, which is a very quick reference that is just sort of fun to have in there. But then, of course, we have the introduction of essentially Big Brother Cook Blade, telling her to eat something. She's absolutely the little sister of the group. I love how much we have Blade treating her like a kid. It is so adorable every time. We then have her getting distracted by mini games, side quests, all that kind of stuff. Really, really framing this in video game terms and vibes. Because you always have that fishing mini game. It's always there, no matter what game you're playing. And from here, if it wasn't already goofy enough, it just gets goofier with Blade in his apron and with frying pan in hand becomes the sort of first obstacle in her way. And throughout this initial fight, we're starting to see a lot more of what her like power actually looks like, these manifested fists, the sort of Pac-Man thing. We see more of it later on. And the goofiness just keeps elevating as Blade throws a ton of side quests at her, evidently. Like, wait, no, don't do the main story. We have tons of side quests for you to do. But then, just as she almost reaches us, she enters this other space where this has to be a reference to DMC. This has to be. There is no way this isn't referencing Virgil with the fucking plastic chair. It's fucking insane that we're getting a reference like that in this. It's fucking facing away, looking into the distance, sword rested on the side. It's absurd. I love it. And of course, this Demon King is none other than Firefly, the last of the members that we haven't really seen. But evidently, Firefly never really got the memo of what her role was. She doesn't really know what she's supposed to do. But very quickly, they both get in the mindset of time for a 1v1. Let's go all out. And from here, with this dual transformation, it just becomes a visual spectacle as the two Stellaron hunters we've seen be able to go with the most crazy of big like powers, just go all out having fun in a battle. And it's in this fight that we actually have a moment that calls reference to this infinity symbol that is on her outfit. It can be found on her back in this shot and then echoed out behind her here, which if I were to guess based on the sort of themes and ideas explored in her Myriad Celestia, I would guess this is probably referencing to her belief in no limits, her determination and like striving to keep pushing forward, getting more power, becoming more powerful, doing more, conquering more games, including the lousy game of life. She will never stop. That is, I think, what that is referencing to. And I think it's also pertinent that that infinity symbol then bursts out to become these cartridges of various games that then get pulled back into her. The shot goes by very quickly, so I don't know how many of these I can pull out the exact references to, but at the very least, this far left one, Don't Dream, it looks like, might very well be a reference to Don't Starve, which is a wild pull of a reference. I don't immediately recognize any of the others, but I'm also not worrying too much about them. Oh, unless maybe that bottom right one, it's almost sort of giving Cuphead vibes? That might be a wildly wrong pull. I don't know, it might just be the colors. Either way, variety of references to video games here, presumably. But going off of what I was saying about the infinity symbol and what it means for her, and the fact that it bursts out into these games and then consumes back into her, I feel like could be tied into how she views life as a game, how she looks at like beating a game and surpassing its difficulty, perhaps in the same way she does as gaining power in the real world. Once again, tying into that idea of viewing life as a game. I feel like it has something to do with that. And from here, we then go through a sequence of just a lot of video game references of various kinds until we finally end with the climax of the fight, a beam clash, an explosion that sends the Trailblazer flying, hence probably why they're just slumped over right now. And of course, Blade continuing to tell Silverwolf, come on, eat up, bonks her on the head with the frying pan, and that's basically where it leaves us. It is so fun, so goofy, chock full of references, very, very fitting for Silverwolf, I feel. And overall, the presentation, the music, the visuals, all of it were done great. But I think that's where I'll leave it. So feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment on your thoughts, and very special thanks to all of my channel members, including Amorphosilica, Dweller, Pokelove101, and Unusual Echo at the normal tier, and Kono Nano at the cool person tier. Really appreciate your support, as always, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye!